Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission, organic Gatorade. PepsiCo just launched their organic Gatorade. It's been in the works for the last couple of years, and I believe it is or will be on the market extremely soon if it's not on the market. So, articles all over the internet right now about organic Gatorade. Here's something from npr.com. Organic Gatorade. It's still loaded with sugar, folks. Top brass at PepsiCo has talked for months about the introduction of an organic line. And now, according to Bloomberg, the company is rolling out G Organic. Yep, an organic version of the famously technique-colored sports Gatorade drink. Gatorade really dominates the sports drinks market right now, says Beth Bloom, senior food and drink analyst at the market research firm Mintel. Gatorade commands 77% of sports drinks sold in the U.S. That's huge, 77%. I mean, there's other sports drinks out there, Powerade. There's a lot of other off-brands of energy sports drinks. But 77% from Gatorade. I mean, they were the first on the market, I guess, in the 70s or something. So yeah, massive market share there. And with Pepsi owning them, I don't know how long ago Pepsi bought them, but of course Pepsi has gotten them everywhere now. I think the organic line will broaden the appeal, says Bloom. G Organic will be one additional offering in their line that may offer a little bit better of a healthy profile. A little bit of a better healthy profile. Bloom says health is definitely a driver in the purchase of organic products. We're seeing about half of consumers who purchase organic products do so because they think they are healthier than non-organic products. That is an extremely important point. I come across people all the time that thinks that organic automatically means healthy. That's the farthest from the truth, the farthest, and that's going to be really the point of this video. Organic does not mean healthy. People walk into Whole Foods, they think, oh wow, I'm buying all this healthy food, and they're still buying cookies and cakes and sodas and all this other so-called healthy organic crap. You can process organic food almost the same way that you do other conventional foods. It can still have organic corn syrup, organic white flour, organic fats like butter. You can even have organic eggs, organic sugar, organic all kinds of things. You can still have organic white flour, folks. You can still have organic French fries. You can still have organic soda that's sweetened with organic sugar. So just because the word organic is on there does not mean it's healthy by any means. You have to do your research. And there's a lot of times I'd rather skip an organic ingredient, organic food, and eat something that's non-organic because it has better ingredients, less ingredients, more real ingredients, less processed. So organic is not a pass on healthy at all. But is the new line of organic Gatorade really any better for you? I put the question to Hamai Choi, a sports medicine doctor at Loyola University Medical Center. She says some consumers like to see artificial colors and flavors removed from the products. I would 100% agree with that. It's more natural, Troy says, but I don't think it's any healthier per se. It's pretty simple, she says. Take, for instance, the sugar content. Even though Gatorade seems to have switched to organic cane sugar for its new line, Troy says that nutritionally, this makes little difference. We asked Gatorade to confirm the ingredient list of the new organic line, but did not hear back from them. I've looked online for the organic ingredient list. I have not seen it. I've heard what's in it, and yes, organic cane sugar is the sweetener. Now, a few years ago, I think Gatorade switched from high fructose corn syrup to quote-unquote real sugar, cane sugar, or beet sugar, I'm not sure, probably beet sugar. They switched that a few years ago. I think Powerade still uses corn syrup. I don't have these drinks in my hands. I don't allow my kids to drink them. My kids never drink them. Everybody, all these other kids on their baseball, soccer teams and all that, drink them like crazy. all these kids drink. I mean, kids on the sideline, they aren't even playing the sport, are sitting there pounding back Gatorade after Gatorade because they're sitting there watching their brother or sister play a sport. They think, well, I can drink this stuff too. At a time we're told to cut back on sugar, she notes that many of us are already getting too much in our diet. The average American consumes about 350 added calories from sugar each day. For instance, women are told to limit consumption of somewhere between 25 and 37 grams of sugar per day total. So drinking a bottle of sports drink is already getting you close to what you need in one day, Choi says. Choi says, unless you are exercising vigorously for an hour or longer and sweating a lot, you do not need to drink any kind of sports drinks, organic or not. If you are out for a casual jog or bike ride, you don't need an electrolyte replacement either. So, Choi says recommended thirst quencher is water. I totally agree with that. Now, I also like for longer events, longer endurance events, I like to run, I like to cycle. I do like some type of electrolyte replacement. Some runners don't, some runners do. If I run a marathon, I definitely want some kind of powdered supplement to put in, of course without the sugars and the colors and things like that, but I want something that's powdered that I'm going to be able to add to my water and be able to drink it. Also extremely effective is beet juice. Beet juice is awesomely effective for replacing electrolytes, and so is coconut water. In fact, one of the marathons I ran, I took my own beverages. I did not use the beverages they provided. I took my own beverages, and I had a 50-50 blend of coconut water and fresh beet juice that I juiced that morning before I went to the race. So those are very, very good for electrolyte replacements. And then after I run, I eat a lot of fruit. I went on a 20-mile run last week, and I probably ate a whole watermelon afterwards. Yellow watermelon, local yellow organic watermelon. So watermelon is one of my favorite things to eat after big long runs. I'm running 16 miles this Sunday, and I already have my watermelon lined up. Sunday meaning tomorrow. This is Saturday that I'm recording this, and during the run, 16 miles, I'll only stick to water. I'll stash, if I drink 12 ounces of water total for all 16 miles, that's probably going to be it. Last week for 20 miles, I don't even think I drank 16 ounces of water for 20 miles, and I drank them every 5 miles. I'd stop and have some water, and that was it. So I don't like to run on a lot of water. I feel it bogs me down. One of my runner friends doesn't drink anything, eat anything, and he'll go out for 30 miles and just keep going and going and going. That's not recommended. I have a lot of other friends, or it's not recommended by a lot of people. I have some friends who every hour, if they're out running more than 4 hours, every hour they stop for a little bit of nourishment, some type of calorie food, whether it's a nut, an almond butter, something like that, a banana, a dried fruit, and some water. So just, you have to do what works for you, I guess, if you're out there doing long endurance events. But Gatorade, Gatorade's formulated to provide all of these electrolytes, and there's a lot of science behind it. But now once you have all these ingredients compiled into a bottle, if you were just to drink those, it wouldn't taste good, so they have to put the sugar in. Of course, for years they put the coloring in, so it was appealing because we consume things with our eyes, and something that looks like blue and it's berry flavored is going to taste better than something not having the food coloring. At my restaurant, we have a black cherry soda on the gun, which is organic, and there's no coloring in it. So every time we pour it, and it's in a clear glass, people go, I ordered the black cherry cola. And we're like, you're right, you did. And this is the black cherry cola, but it's organic, so there's no food coloring in it. There's no sodium benzate. There's no other funky chems. It's sweetened with organic agave. So people do definitely consume with their eyes. And once people see that, they're like, oh, I don't know if, it tastes like black cherry. The flavor's there. Everything's there except for the color. And that really throws people off. So I'm not sure what color these Gatorades are, but when you look at the bottle that I've seen online, the whole bottle is covered, so you can't see the liquid inside unless you're looking down into the cap when it's open to the bottle. So I'm assuming that the color of the Gatorade is clear, and they've totally wrapped it, again, to trick with the consumer's mind. So I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, hit like, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments, leave some questions. Is there a particular electrolyte electrolyte technique that you like? What do you do? What do you let your kids drink when they're out there doing these sports.